From high atop Healthcare Hill in Central Maryland, this is BSN Headline News. Today's top story is BSHSI responds to the earthquake and tsunami in Japan through the Department of Ecology and Global Ministries. The Department of Ecology and Global Ministries staff are working on a response to the tragic earthquake, tsunami, and nuclear crisis in Japan. And the Bon Secours Mission Fund is already contributing $20,000 to the Hospital Sisters Mission Outreach and $15,000 to the Catholic Medical Mission Board. But there are other ways Bon Secours employees can help provide relief to the people of Japan. For instance, Hospital Sisters Mission Outreach is providing supplies to the U.S. Navy's Project Handclasp, which is sending the USS Mercy hospital ship to Japan. Mission Outreach is supplying gauze, bandages, blankets, and hygiene kits for the undertaking. If you would like to contribute to the Hospital Sisters Mission Outreach or to provide World Health Organization hygiene kits, go to www.mission-outreach.org and look for the Donate Line link. There you can donate through your PayPal account, or if you do not have a PayPal account, you can donate through Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. The Catholic Medical Mission Board is the leading U.S.-based Catholic charity focused exclusively on global health care. The Catholic Medical Mission Board is partnering with California-based Medical Mission Adventures to provide emergency assistance to Japan. To contribute to the Catholic Medical Mission Board, go to www.cmmb.org and click the Make a Donation link. Now, it is important to note here that there are a couple of Make a Donation links on the page. So be sure to click the one under the Pray for Japan section. Otherwise, it will go to the general donation. And the American Red Cross has provided an initial contribution of $10 million to the Japanese Red Cross Society to assist in its ongoing efforts to provide medical care and relief assistance. To contribute to the American Red Cross, go to www.redcross.org and click the Donate Now link. Bon Secours employees have always been generous in supporting people around the world faced with disasters and crisis. From all of us here at BSN Headline News, we are proud of your involvement and efforts to be good help to those in need. In other news, here's a reminder that if you have any funds left in your flexible spending account from 2010, you only have until March 31st, 2011 to submit your claim for reimbursement. That's not much time. To submit your 2010 claim for reimbursement, go to www.connectyourcare.com, sign in, and click the Claim Center link in the Quick Links box. There you will find the necessary information to submit your claim. And if you have any questions, you can always contact your local Human Resources representative for the phone number of your local Bon Secours Customer Support Center. Finally, Bon Secours has a number of newsletters published daily, weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, semi-annually. Well, you get the point. There are a lot of newsletters out there. That's because there are a lot of things happening across the system. At BSN Headline News, we highlight just a few of these stories from across the system every week, but it is impossible for us to bring you every story everywhere. That's why we endorse all of those publications for their insight into what makes Bon Secours tick. Recently, there are a couple of publications we want to bring to your attention in case you haven't seen them. Those publications are Good Connections, a quarterly Connect Care newsletter, and Good Help Begins With You, a monthly clinical transformation newsletter. Both will keep you up to date on what is happening in Connect Care and clinical transformation, respectively. In the most recent edition of Good Connections, you'll learn about the St. Francis Medical Center launch of Connect Care. You'll read the stories from St. Francis Medical Center employees about their firsthand experiences with the implementation of Connect Care. There's a story about Bon Secours, Kentucky going live with the ambulatory side of Connect Care at Bellefonte Primary Care, and live from New York, it's Connect Care. Good Samaritan Hospital's emergency department is now live, and you can read all about it in Good Connections. If you are interested in benefits realization, read Wherever You Look, Connect Care Means Success from Crystal Clark, MD. Have you ever wondered about what my chart is all about? It's right there to read at your leisure. Read stories from St. Francis Greenville Health System, Bon Secours Connect Care pilot site, about how they pay it forward. Hampton Roads is there too, with a story on primary care practices leading the way. And there is much, much more. Read it today to keep abreast of everything happening with Connect Care. And if clinical transformation and the Center for Clinical Excellence piques your interests, the Good Help Begins With You newsletter should answer many questions about what clinical transformation is and where Bon Secours is going with clinical transformation. Are you familiar with ACT, or Accelerating Clinical Transformation? Well, Bon Secours is in Phase 2. You can read a story about how the new Medical Homes program impacts clinical transformation. There's a story about bringing the pharmacy to the patient. A story about facilities continuing to make progress, reducing readmissions, and making connections. A real perspective of how clinical transformation is making connections within the broader continuum of care. Be sure to look at both of these great publications, Connect Care's Good Connections and Clinical Transformation and the Center for Clinical Excellence's Good Help Begins With You newsletters, both available on Iris. Well, that's it for this week. Stay tuned to this portal for future up-to-the-minute information on these and other stories on BSN Headline News. I'm Dave Schlachter. Thanks for joining us. BSN Headline News is a production of Bon Secours Productions and is solely responsible for its content.